Here are some signs that you grew up with a narcissistic father with borderline personality disorder. Number 1, they are angry all the time and you are always worried about ticking them off. Number 2, they lack empathy. They don't give you hugs, they don't show love, they don't tell you they love you really. Nothing that shows no care, basically. Number 3, they're very withdrawn and they'd prefer you to stay in your room. Number 4, the littlest things tick them off. For example, my dad got me food from like a fast food restaurant and decided to put my drink in the cup holder in the back seat with us. Another example, road rage. My dad had road rage. And as my cup is sitting in the back seat, my dad decided to make a sharp turn and my drink spill all over his truck floor. Of course, I was at fault because I didn't tell him right away, even though I was terrified to tell him because I was afraid I'd get my ass beat. I'm not sure what number we're at now, but physical abuse. Whether it's beating your ass till it's bruised, or it's throwing you in the corner, or tossing you on the stairs. Another one is verbal abuse. Slut shaming even though you just had your first boyfriend and you haven't even had your first kiss. Fat shaming, saying that you're wearing clothes too small for you, you look fat. Rather spending money on their stepmom or their vacation time instead of buying clothes that you need for school. Telling you you're spoiled even though you're locked in your room all the time, and they'd rather not buy you anything that you need or even want or desire. Manipulation, such as having divorced parents, talking shit about your other parent and saying that they're a terrible parent and nasty and they don't deserve you. The main ones is anger issues, emotionally withdrawn, and verbal abuse. Now I am talking about a male, so a father figure, not a female. I see BPD in females to be a little bit different or a lot different. Males typically tend to be really emotionally withdrawn. BPD is hereditary, and it also is worsened through trauma. If you grew up with a narcissistic father that had borderline personality disorder, know that you're not alone. The trauma is really hard and the healing is even more difficult. For example, usually the kids don't know how to regulate their emotions due to having a father figure or parent that didn't know how to control their emotions themselves. So when you're angry, you want to break something, or you want to hit something, or you want to self-harm. Instead, a healthy way to cope would be to step back, take a breather, and come back to assess the situation. I've been working on my own emotional regulation for years, and it's still a struggle. Another thing is when you try to confront them about these past issues, they will usually say that you made it up in your head and that you were too young to remember. Again, manipulation. Also, I wish you luck trying to fix and heal from this and to try to talk to them about it, because they will just turn it back on you, gaslight you, and manipulate you into thinking you're crazy.